What is up, everybody? This is day 19. I believe it's day 19. It's either day 18 or day 19. I'll know when I get home to upload this video. You guys have to you guys have to forgive me if I'm wrong. I think it's day 19 of this vegan challenge. It's either day 18 or day 19 of this vegan challenge. It's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning. I get my walk in. Things are going pretty well, guys. I had a thought that I wanted to share with you guys this morning. And I'll tell you, it's something that I learned while I've been doing this challenge. Yesterday I was thinking about how it really wasn't that hard to eat vegan. You know, there had been, like I told you, like Christmas was challenging, but for the most part, it's been pretty easy. And I was kind of asking myself, like, why is it not really that challenging to do this? And what I realized was a couple of things. First of all, it was my perception of what vegan eating was before I started. And my perception was that if you're eating vegan, then you're eating healthy. And I'm going to lose weight eating vegan. That was like my perception. But what the reality has been is that, like, I can actually eat a whole lot of foods that are technically vegan, you know, that are not really that healthy, you know. I can go to Taco Bell every single day and get bean burritos fresco style. Fresco style, if you don't know what that is, that's basically take away the cheese, add lettuce and tomato. But I can get bean burritos at Taco Bell fresco style, and that's vegan. You know, is that healthy? No. Highly doubtful. Get a large root beer with that. Is that vegan? No. But yeah, it's vegan. Large root beer is vegan. Is it healthy? No. We all know it's not. It's got a ton of sugar in it. You're not going to lose weight drinking that much sugar. Another example would be like, just eliminate the fast food and just look at the grocery store. If, you know, like my family ate ham on Christmas a couple days ago, you know, my sweet wife got me some vegan turkey cutlets. They were basically like patties. They were supposed to be like turkey patties. They were okay, you know. But were they healthy? You know, who knows, you know? They didn't have any meat in them. But I don't know if they were necessarily healthy. They probably were not healthy. They're probably made out of like soy or tofu or whatever they make these fake meats out of, you know? I could eat a big batch of Oreos. They're technically vegan, but they're not really healthy for me. I'm not going to lose any weight eating Oreos. You know? So what I'm saying is, like in 2023, let me take this another direction. I remember back in maybe 2001, I had been out of the Navy for maybe a couple years, you know, and I wanted to try a new way of eating. At that time, this is 20 years ago, at that time, I really wasn't that overweight. I think I got out of the Navy about 190 pounds. But I wasn't exercising like I was when I was in the Navy. And I wanted to kind of like shape up a little bit. But about that time, like the Atkins diet was getting pretty popular. So I thought I'd give that a shot, you know, try a different way of eating. And for those who don't know what that is, it's basically just a low carb diet. It was probably like the early 2000s version of the keto diet or something, you know. And there might be some minor differences in there, but basically those diets are about low carbs. Anyways, back then, when I had that Atkins diet and I had the book, it was a lot harder to eat like low carb, you know. But like in 2023, it's a lot easier to eat low carb than it was back then, you know. You walk around the grocery store today, and there's like several options. Oh, you want vegan cheese? There's several options for vegan cheese. Oh, you want vegan milk? There's several options for vegan milk. You got almond milk, coconut milk, soy milk. They didn't have that in my grocery store back in 2001. It was harder. So the point is, it's the same with like vegan now as it was back then with that Atkins thing. It's like super easy. Vegan's the same as like keto diet. If I want to eat bread without any gluten in it, I mean, bread is made from wheat. But if I want bread without any gluten in it, hey, the grocery store has probably 3 or 4 options for me. So it's extremely easy to find options for your vegan diet. Truck going by. Now, will it make a difference? Well, that's the rub, right? Because there's a lot of options for vegan eating now. But a lot of the stuff's not really that healthy. And I think that like when I was saying, hey, if I eat vegan, I'll be healthy. While I do think the way I've been eating has garnered me more energy up until this point, probably my skin's got a little better too. I don't know how much weight I'm losing, guys, but I don't feel like I'm losing tons of weight. Now, I know like it's only been like, 18 or 19 days, but maybe it's mental and maybe I'm losing more than I think. We're gonna find out together at the end of this. But what I do know is like, I guarantee you healthy eating would be more aligned with like raw fruits and vegetables or just cooked vegetables that I cooked myself. And not all this processed vegan food. And I guess it's something that I kind of knew when I started this, because I remember telling you guys, I gotta eat more like raw vegan food and less processed vegan food. But I don't think I had a good grasp on it the way I do now. Vegan eating, just by eating vegan doesn't necessarily make you more healthy. In fact, I bet I could argue that it might make you less healthy because you're eating so many processed foods that are trying to be something else. Anyways, that's kind of what I was thinking. Also, part of the reason it's easy is because, you can still eat that junk food. Those bad habits that you had before, you can replace out bad habits that had milk and dairy and meat in them for bad habits that don't have milk and dairy and meat in them. You know what I mean? But they're still bad habits. So you're not really breaking your bad habits. You're swapping them out for other bad habits. So I definitely think some of that's gone on for me. But that being said, yeah, I think it's kind of important to define, what exactly your plan is to be healthy. and not just say, oh, I'm gonna go vegan and I'm gonna be healthy. 30 days of this and I'm gonna be healthy, you know? I think it's important to kind of lock it down a little bit more. I know in the second half of this challenge, I know my gut has told me I needed to kind of like step it up a little bit. Just eating vegan wasn't enough. And that's what I'm doing. And I feel good about that. But, you know, if I would have known the first part of the challenge, what I know the second part of the challenge, then I probably would have just stepped it up from the beginning. So that's positive to me. That's insights gained. You know what I mean? That's insights gained from this challenge. So I love that. Anyways, I think that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys are doing amazing out there. We're heading at breakneck speed into the new year, 2024, right around the corner. Another thing what I love about this challenge is that I'm going to be doing this into the new year. This challenge has went right over Christmas, and it's went right over New Year's. It will go right over New Year's. And I tell you what, I think that there's something to be said for that, as far as like just willpower and the feeling of accomplishment. I've never done some kind of a diet or food restriction through the holiday season before, that I can remember anyway. So yeah, that's feeling pretty good right now. But anyways, hope you guys are doing amazing out there. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next update. All right, peace.